Hey guys, Smooth here, and I got something really special for you all, and that is a Minecraft map I created called the Tree of Light. Now this is an adventure map, and it's still not done, but it's coming along really nicely, and I kind of want to show you guys the amount of progress that I have done. Now what you have basically over here is the spawn point, and this is where you begin. It's basically a little tower, and you can kind of see the surroundings. You got like a big wall of lapis over there, a big ocean, and you can see a walkway with two big platforms over there. Not exactly sure what it leads to, but we're going to go down. I'm going to guide you through this. By the way, so there's 4 beds in the beginning over here. This map is actually made for 2 to 4 players. I'd actually recommend bringing a couple more. So you come in here, there's a couple chests, no big deal. You leave here and you'd come out in this direction. Now over here it says this way for instructions. I haven't put the instructions down, but they'll all be listed. Now basically there are a couple things in this map that you might want to take a note of. It's going to be played in game mode 2, which means that you can't actually break blocks. So it's basically going to be parkour and fighting for the most part. So you can see I put these little designs over here. Now you also might be wondering what texture pack I'm using. This is X32 Atheris Ascended. It's the same one I used in the Wrath of the Fallen map made by Hypixel, and I actually have a series with that I played with Alkin. And you could see basically here we have a gigantic tree right in front. I mean, this thing is absolutely humongous. I forget exactly how many blocks tall I made it, but you see even the chunks take a really long time for it to load. And basically the way this whole entire map works is I have a tremendous tree where every single root and branch has its own adventure inside. And one of the reasons why I actually use this texture pack is because it makes the colors pop so much. Like you can see over there that the sword, the gold and diamond sword, look pretty awesome. And yeah, so you'll see kind of how I worked with the colors inside the actual map. So we're going to go inside the tree and give you guys an idea of what we have going on here exactly. So you can see it's kind of a long walkway to get in there. Let you guys enjoy the ambiance, and we get to the center right over here. You see we have this big pillar of light over here, kind of going with the theme Tree of Light. And here you have the main system over here. So here it says lever 1 over here. Now you're going to see I have a bunch of doorways. Each of these doorways actually leads to a different route in the tree. Now each route is basically its own adventure. So everything kind of has its own little thing going on. So I basically wanted it to be as if you're playing many adventures within one map. So when you turn one of these on, you actually need to get levers. The goal of the map is to get a different lever which will light up each different room. So this is lever 1, and you'll see lit up over there. And it will also light up the roof. So basically, for the most part, you can't really go to the next part of the map without being able to light it up, otherwise you can't see. You can see I have something else over here, and you know, etc, etc. So let's go into the first room, kind of give you guys an idea of what exactly you can expect. And actually, let me show you what the name of this area is. This is called Goldfire Prison. So now we have a yellow creeper door, and it's going to kind of give you an idea of what exactly is going to be inside. And you can see basically we are completely surrounded by golden ore blocks and gold trees. These are actually made out of gold blocks and sponge, which looks pretty cool with this texture pack. I'm going to quickly do a walkthrough of this particular dungeon, and you guys can... Whoops, I already fell in lava. Nice. It's actually made to be relatively... It's not too challenging, but it'll give somebody a novice parkourer a bit of a run for their money. But you can see for the most part I made it relatively user friendly. I'm not amazing at parkour, whoops. But yeah, so let's get over here. I'm gonna quickly guide you through the basics of this one part here. Oh, lagging pretty hard right there. And then you go around here, come around, and there you go. So next up, you see we got all these little extra butter trees over here. So again, just some basic parkour. And oh, anyway, I'm getting annoyed with that. Okay, I'm gonna guide you through it. So basically, you hop over here, through it. You got a little bit of you hop into this house over here. This is a checkpoint. So for those of you that wanna save your progress, and you know maybe you possibly failed a bunch of times, which I'm sure, you know, with lava parkour you always got to be careful because one false step could mean your death. So let's get down here. You would continue right through the bottom over here, and the map would continue. Go around here, little tunnel out there. Then you have this little fence, bridge, etc, etc. So you go all the way through, and you can see I really like the way the colors came out. Like this texture pack made this look really nice. And you finally come into this room, which would basically has the chests over there in the corner. I'm going to redesign all this. This part isn't actually done. And you'd get the lever, and then you'd bring the lever back to the middle, and that would open up room number 2. Now, I haven't actually put the command blocks in, but you'll basically be teleported back because I wouldn't want to make people go all the way back through this and possibly risk losing the lever, which would suck and would make this game almost impossible. So afterwards, you'd bring the lever. I'd have a slot for lever 2 right over here, and you'd go into the next room. Now again, all these rooms are themed. So you see this one over here. It is the water temple, and you have a blue creeper face. Now again, I just put regular glowstone over here to just light it up while I'm building the map. But you're not gonna have access to this later on. I don't want to spoil too much of it for you, so I'm just gonna give you guys kind of a glimpse of what exactly is here. You can see regular stone, then we break into some lapis blocks. This looks really, really awesome. I kind of wanted to give it like an actual temple feel, so it looks kind of like a cathedral church sort of thing over here. So you go inside, and you got like the whole old school look to everything. I honestly like this a lot. I think it came out really, really nice. And I'm not gonna actually show you what's beyond those vines outside of what you can see over here, but it's pretty awesome. I like this. This is possibly my favorite room at the moment, although I do have a lot more work to go. So let's get out of here, and we'll get into the next one really quickly. Oops, not that way. And here we go. Again, this one over here is a light gray wool I have to make the creeper over there. And let me see, did I name this room yet? I'm not 100%. Yep, skeletal sand. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what that means, but you guys can get the gist of it. And I have 3 more rooms on this floor. Again, these are all separate routes, and they're all basically their own little adventure. So once you basically have all of the 6 levers for the bottom floor, you'll light them all up, and you'll have a final lever that you'll put wherever, well, somewhere. I'll have it planned out, and it'll basically light up this room over here. Well, it's not actually a room, it's just a stairway, but yeah, it'll be completely lit up, and you'd go up here. So let me just fly up this to make it a little bit quicker. And here you go. Now this basically will take you outside of the tree, kind of give you a nice little view of where you've just been. Come around, and you'll come back to the inside of the tree. Again, all this glowstone here is just added to help me build the map in the meantime. So we'll go over here, and it'll take you to the middle section of the tree, or at least a middle-ish section of the tree. And you'll see we have everything down there, and the middle will be its own little adventure. I might have some sort of a boss fight over here. I don't want to kind of give you guys the exact details yet, but yeah, then once you get to the middle section, you see again this tree is absolutely humongous. So I'm going to fly up and kind of give you guys an idea of how big the tree that you're actually dealing with is. Now I put these as markers for where the actual branches are. I haven't hollowed them out and put the actual stuff that I want to do into them yet, but you see when you look down, you've just gone up a very big distance. So yeah, this is pretty much what I have so far, and yeah, again, all these branches are going to be their own little separate adventures, similar to what I have down at the bottom that you've seen. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, I have everything all figured out as far as what I want to have in each branch and each route. But the map isn't done yet, and I'm definitely open for ideas. If you guys want to leave some comments about what you would like to see, any kind of adventures that you'd want to be put in there, any particular type of parkour, for example, I definitely would like to hear it. I mean, the map is coming along really nicely. It's probably not going to be done anytime soon. I'm not going to lie. This took a lot of time. You can see the structure itself is really big, and I placed all the blocks by hand except for what I did for MC Edit. I made the very big structures, like putting all the water in place and getting the actual shape of the tree and then hollowing it out. But yeah, pretty much this has been done completely by myself, so it's been a very big project. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to releasing it. I'll probably have 1 or 2 more of these developer blogs eventually, just to kind of give you guys an update on how far it's coming along. But I mean, this should be something you definitely want to look forward to. I mean, it's been a lot of work, and I'm pretty proud of it. I've had a couple of people test it out. I had the Alkin test it out, the guys over at Podcrash, and a couple others. And yeah, so I mean, going to be putting in a lot of work, and I really hope it comes out as nice as I expect it to. So definitely leave a comment below if you have some suggestions on what you'd like to see. Also, as far as the actual name, Tree of Light, I'm pretty sure that's set in stone for now. But even for that, I'd like to hear other options and put them on the table. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Definitely leave a comment about what you'd like to see, and I will see you all soon. Take care, guys.